For over a year, Barcelona fans have lived with the silence of a missing name. Marc Bernal, the 18-year-old midfielder once tipped to become a pillar of the club's future, vanished from the pitch after a devastating ACL and meniscus injury cut short his breakthrough. It was a cruel twist for a teenager who had only just started to make his mark in the first team. His third official appearance for Barcelona ended in heartbreak, forcing him into surgery and months of rehabilitation that tested not just his body but his spirit. Yet from the very beginning, Bernal refused to accept defeat. While many young players see their careers derailed by injuries this severe, Bernal embraced the grind of recovery. Day after day, away from the roar of the Camp Nou, he rebuilt his strength, his movement, and his confidence. The journey has been long, exhausting, and at times uncertain, but now Barcelona have given the update every supporter has been waiting for. Marc Bernal is on the verge of his return. The club recently shared images and clips of the youngster pushing through training sessions with remarkable intensity. The message was simple yet powerful. Bernal is training hard to come back as soon as possible. For fans, those words carried a weight that went beyond the ordinary. After so many setbacks, the promise of seeing Bernal back in the squad feels like a victory in itself. Medical staff have been cautious, refusing to take risks with such a delicate recovery. The decision has always been about the long game, protecting the career of a player who could define Barcelona's midfield for the next decade. But now, with Bernal fully integrated into group sessions and showing no signs of relapse, all signals point to his clearance coming shortly after the international break. If everything goes as expected, his name could reappear on the squad list in time for Barcelona's clash with Valencia. What makes this return even more significant is that Bernal has already been officially registered as a first-team player in La Liga. He has been handed the number 22 shirt, a symbol that the club is not just preparing him for minutes, but for responsibility. In Barcelona's Champions League squad reveal, his presence confirmed the belief of Hansi Flick and the coaching staff in his potential. They see him not merely as a promising youngster, but as a weapon who can offer something unique to the team. Before his injury, Bernal's brief appearances were enough to spark excitement. His calm presence on the ball, his ability to read the game, and his confidence under pressure stood out. Flick, who values versatility and intelligence in his midfield, reportedly views Bernal as someone who could grow into a key figure, perhaps even filling the void left by legends of the past. And now, with Barcelona fighting on multiple fronts, the timing of his return could be nothing short of game-changing. But the story isn't only about tactics or squad depth. For Barcelona fans, Bernal's comeback is a reminder of resilience, of what it means to endure and fight back. In an era when La Masia graduates often struggle to break through, his return feels like proof that the academy's spirit is still alive. It's a story that inspires not only his teammates, but also every supporter who has watched the club weather difficult seasons. Of course, caution will remain. The plan is to ease him back gradually, to give him minutes without pushing his body beyond its limits. Flick and the medical team know that patience is key, but with every step Bernal takes onto the training ground, the anticipation grows. Barcelona fans aren't just waiting for a player, they're waiting for hope, for a glimpse of the future they've dreamed of. As the countdown to his comeback accelerates, one thing is clear: Marc Bernal's return could change everything for Barcelona. It is not just about one match or one season. It is about the rebirth of a career, the revival of a team's faith in its young talent, and the promise that sometimes after the darkest moments, the brightest chapters are yet to be written.